Nicki Minaj is a fool. But let's try to figure out why she's doing it. Minaj sells out to Trump for fast-tracked citizenship. Here's Nicki Minaj kissing up to Donald Trump during a Treasury event.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him.
I actually don't want to interview her, but if I did, it might be question number one would be, well, tell me about the detailed policies that you most support from the president, because I know you're his #1 fan. And then I would just sit there and just let her go, and that's it. But you didn't answer the question. Which of his policies do you like the best? A fool. Okay, so the rapper Nicki Minaj posted a photo of President Donald Trump's gold card on Wednesday, suggesting she may have purchased the card that provides fast-track U.S. citizenship after she appeared alongside the president earlier in the day to promote his Trump accounts. They look good together. I will say that. They look good together if you are promoting evil and lack of integrity. The Trinidad-born artist, who revealed in 2018 that she was brought into the country as a, quote, illegal immigrant at a young age, posted an image on X of the card, which is reportedly priced at $1 million, captioning it simply, Welp. Moments later, she added, residency. The cope is coping. Before finalizing that citizenship paperwork as we speak, as per my wonderful, gracious, charming president. Trump card promoted by the Trump administration as a pathway for wealthy foreign nationals, grants immediate eligibility for permanent residency and the chance to apply for citizenship after 5 years. Minaj, however, hinted that she did not pay the fee. We know that. Potential cardholders have to submit an application for the $1 million card, have a background check run on them by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Applicants are also required to attend a visa interview and submit any additional documents needed by the government. In addition to the $1 million gift to the Treasury, individuals may also pay small additional fees to the U.S. Department of State, depending on their circumstances, according to the Gold Card website. Forbes giving us some of the details here. Trump Platinum Card will also be available. That's coming at a later date for applicants who have to shell out a $5 million contribution to be able to spend up to 270 days in the U.S. without being subject to taxes on non-U.S. income. Once granted, cardholder receives lawful permanent resident status as an EB1 or EB2 visa holder. That's according to the TrumpCard.gov website. Portion of Minaj's fan base has expressed frustration with the rapper after she spoke at a Turning Point USA event in December alongside the CEO, Erica Kirk. Minaj spoke about her Christian faith during the appearance. She received backlash when she said, boys be boys. It's okay, be boys. There's nothing wrong with being a boy, which critics characterize as anti-trans rhetoric. Minaj was considered an ally of the LGBTQ plus community for the majority of her career and was also a vocal critic of Trump's immigration policies during his first term. Rapper called out separation of families at the U.S.-Mexico border in 2018, saying this is so scary to me. before recalling her time living in the country illegally as a child. So you have to be careful with not just celebrities, but anyone, I guess, who jumps on the bandwagon, particularly when real people, real lives, real emotions, life and death are on the menu. Who's the real Nicki Minaj? The one who said that in 2018, the one who supported the LGBTQ plus community, or this version who talks about being the number one fan of Donald Trump as people are deported, separated, and killed? Which is the real Nicki? Please stand up. Elliot, your reaction to Nicki being Nicki? She keeps on going.
Yeah. I mean, for one, I'm not have a huge opinion on Nicki Minaj, except I really do love that Monster song, and I don't think I'm going to be able to enjoy it as much anymore because it seems like everybody on that song has been having a real hard time for the past couple of years. I also think they did her kind of dirty with that microphone placement during that speech. I don't know how seriously you can take someone when the mic is just directly like that. I don't know why Kevin O'Leary seems to be everywhere. So the whole situation is very confusing. But I also think the whole premise of being able to just get a bunch of money and then get some sort of card that suddenly makes you legal, I think it should tell people something about what the real motivations are behind this administration. When they're talking about, hey, we just want you to come here legally, it also seems like maybe they just don't want you to be poor. And if you have enough money, you can sort of bypass all of this stuff. And I think there's something really gross and kind of inconsistent about that.
Yeah. I find her to be a disgrace.
Yeah.
The things that she's up to, even attacking Don Lemon, who can take care of himself. Little Kim, make come back, please. I want Little Kim to put something fresh out, and let's get into it. Let's have this be the rap battle of 2026. Let's put her down all the way down. Okay. But the other thing is, these dumb policies that only are about money and hurting Black and brown people make America so poor. You know, there's going to be people who have a cure for cancer, other ailments on the other side of the border wanting to get in, and they may not have that platinum, which is coming, or gold card money to expedite. It's just going to hurt all of us. And I don't even think that's where your heart should lie. I think there's another gut check, another moral authority you should have. But I'm just saying, since they don't really have that going for them, just maybe rethink some of this and what you're doing to the country that you claim is yours and that you love more than anyone else. You act like you hate it. I'll give you the last word, Elliot.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I saw a recent report. I think that in the past year, we've also lost just a number of scientists. I want to say it was something around like 10,000
Yeah.
of our top minds. There's a brain drain that's happening already with this administration. So making it harder and harder for people to become citizens, which has been
Mhm.
going on, since basically throughout our entire country's history, it's going to backfire ultimately.
Mhm. Yeah. And they're going places like, you can't even say that Canada and these other countries are that brilliant, but they're doing things like, hey, if they don't want you, we do.
Yep.
Come on down. We love you up here. So there.